Hey folks, it's Diecast Buffalo here again, and it's time for race 27 out of 36, the New Hampshire 300 from New Hampshire International Speedway. Last two races we have went to victory lane. We won the Southern 500 and the last race underneath the lights at Richmond International Raceway. The updated point standings. Yours truly, finally, after all of it, we're back out front once again. A 20-point lead over Sterling Marlin. Oh boy. I mean, it's, in my opinion, it's down to just two people, I think. I really do. I don't think Rusty Wallace is going to have a chance, and I don't think Mark Martin is. I mean, I truly believe it's between me and Marlin for the championship. That's a lot of points to make up with 10 races to go. That's a lot of points, because the way Marlin runs is he brings home 160, 170 points every week. The only thing you can do is go out there and win the race and lead the most laps, and you might gain 20 points on them. That's what I'm saying. It's small increments. Meaning I would eliminate Rusty, I would eliminate Mark, Ricky Rudd, all these guys. It's just between me and Marlin for the championship, Ford versus Dodge. And it's going to come down to the wire. So our schedule, going to New Hampshire. Next week, it's going to be the night race at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. After that, it's Talladega. Then, going to Lowe's Motor Speedway. That is your upcoming schedule. And we're going to be going to New Hampshire. Let's run the SuperCard car here. We won this race last year, guys. Can we do it again? Alright, folks, so we qualified on pole once again. I mean, what's new? This is our, 19th, I think, pole of the year. I mean, just ridiculous numbers. It's going to be fun, guys. It's going to be fun. And let's go for win number 3 in a row. Sit down trackside for pre-race service.
Welcome to the New Hampshire International Speedway in Loudon for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the New Hampshire 300. Barney, the fans are packed in and ready for the action. What do you think about this track?
Well, gear selection is everything here at New Hampshire. Very important to be able to accelerate out of these tight corners. The danger is picking too low of a gear and hitting the top end too early on the straights and blowing an engine.
Jeff Burton is our NASCAR Winston Cup points leader coming into this race.
You know, if I was him, I wouldn't even think about the points. I'd just try to stay focused on getting the best finish I can. After all, consistency is what wins championships.
Johnny Benson won the Busch Series championship in 1995.
That championship was sandwiched between two Rookie of the Year awards. He won the Busch Series award in 1994, followed up his championship with Winston Cup rookie honors in 96.
Engines are fired. It's Jeff Burton and Ryan Newman on the front row here at New Hampshire. The one and only stop of the year up north here where the lobsters live.
Now, let's take a look at the starting lineup.
I believe the championship is down to two guys. I truly believe third place on back is all eliminated. So either it's going to be Jeff Burton or it's going to be Sterling Marlin. Someone's going to win the 2003 Winston Cup Championship. Someone's going to do it. Someone's got to do it. We're coming down to the wire. 10 races to go. Here we go. Green, green, green. Not sure where Marlin is, though. I feel very confident in our chances today, honestly. A little bit of contact back there, I heard. Take care of our equipment and hope for the best. Meanwhile, looks like Newman might have a little bit of a hot rod. I don't know how long he can hang with us, though. Oh my goodness. Apparently not long. I mean, I remember this racetrack on Nascar 06, running the wheel and modifieds and just absolutely just shredding them. It's one of those racetracks that, like, if you're good at it, you're really good. But if you're bad at it, you're really bad. You can't have an average run at New Hampshire. It's just something about it. Like, if you can't get the layout of the racetrack, you ain't gonna do good. And if you do good here, you're gonna do great. Just something about it. So I'm thinking, regardless of how the season ends, am I gonna do another season of this? I don't know. I don't know if we're going to do another year of Season 3. I don't know. Because there are some other games I would like to play on the channel. Some new season, different game modes, crew modes, season modes, stuff like that. There's some other ones. Like the NASCAR Thunder 2004 crew mode, that one's going to stay. To be dead honest with you guys, I legit might play 15 seasons on that game. Because I want to see how our stat sheets would show up. Like all these other YouTubers, they throw in the towel after like 3 or 4 years after they win the championship. What I plan on doing with that series is just getting the car good enough to be competitive and then basically just playing out the seasons. That's what I plan on doing with that. And doing it is the most realistic way possible. And then basically tell the story of our driver's career. And be able to document that. It's pretty cool with recording it via YouTube. But definitely we're leading here. But I would like to do another season of this. But there's also some other games that I would like to play as well. So I don't know, guys. I'll think on it because I am having a lot of fun playing Thunder 03 and being able to do season mode. It's pretty fun, guys. It really is. So I'll think about it. Anywho, back here at New Hampshire, we're out front. It's a 30-lap race. Pit stops around laps 16, 15. And we are just pulling away. Shades of Richmond last Saturday night. I can still hear, the engines, but we're chipping away. We are just slowly just extending that gap. And to be honest, I feel like the car could be faster. I don't think we're at the peak of our setup. I feel like if we worked on it a little bit more, we might be able to get a little speed out of it. I don't think we have plateaued, so to speak. We messed up that exit there. We got back to the throttle too early. Just trying to get a good finish here, But also, if I do another season for this playthrough, this Let's Play, the season will, the schedule, I'm going to change it up a little bit as well, if I do it up. To keep it realistic, I will change a few races and make it realistic. The schedule I designed for this Let's Play it's kind of something I would love to see in real life. I would love to see a double header at Daytona where you have not only the road course race, but you have, your restrictor plate race. I would love to see a, like all this talk about the Roval and stuff like that. Well, what? Oval race later on. Like, I don't understand that. Why can't we have both, Like, the racetrack clearly is maintained. It's clearly all of that.
Looking good out there.
I just don't understand why they can't have it.
Your left front tire.
I don't know, that's just me. Oh god, it was kind of glitching out right now, so if it is derping out, I do apologize. I'm kind of looking to make sure everything's recording right. Anyways, we're halfway on fuel. We're cruising away right now, guys. I want to see who's in the top 5 with us. It's Newman, Jarrett, Rudd, and Earnhardt. I don't see anyone. I don't.
20 now, 20 left to go.
We won this race last year. We didn't win the Las Vegas race, but the race after that we won. What was that race after that? Wasn't it the EA Sports 500, I think? Yeah, I think it was. So, if we win today, and if we could somehow pull it out again at Talladega, how would that be? I mean, we would actually have a legitimate points lead heading into the final 6 races of the season. If we can survive Las Vegas and pull it out here in New Hampshire, pull it out at Talladega, we might actually win this championship. what worries me is North Carolina, or not, yeah, North Carolina. I think we do good at, but what I meant to say is Charlotte Motor Speedway, which is in North Carolina. That race, I feel like it's a hit or miss. We have to take care of our stuff at Martinsville. I think Martinsville and Las Vegas might just be the two tracks that I'm actually legitimately worried about, because last year we won the Texas Road Course, we won the Texas Oval Race, we won Homestead. So I'm not worried about the last 3 races. I'm worried about Charlotte Motor Speedway and Martinsville, because I believe we DNF'd at Martinsville last year. So we got to take care of our equipment. Lap 13, got some early takers down pit road. I'm definitely not pitting right now, because that's essentially just bankrupt there. You go there, like if you pit now, you're just going to go bankrupt. You're not going to win this race, barring a good caution. Our tire wearing too bad. I mean, we got a lot of fuel in the tank too. We're almost halfway, and we still probably got 2 to 3 more laps. So I mean, the top end of the fuel window is probably 18, lap 18. I ain't worried about that. We're gonna pit now. Actually, no, not yet. We're gonna wait till the next group of cars come down, because that was only like 4 cars. Our tires are aged pretty well. I'm gonna wait for the next big group of cars to come down. They might just be doing that now. No, still just a few takers. I'm gonna stay out again. I'm gonna stay out. I am butchering my racing line tremendously, by the way, guys. I just not paying attention to it. I'm paying attention to my own mini map. So you want to be the second group of cars. You don't want to be the first one. And when there's only 2 or 3 on pit road, I feel like you're the first one still. Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, so we're gonna pit now. Go ahead and pit. Lap 16, we'll be good on fuel. Just go ahead and make our way down to pit road. No damage repair. And should be good. Should be good. Should be good. Get that thing full of fuel. I wonder if a NASCAR driver, like in the last 20 years, ever had a cup of coffee while he was driving. Got late to the throttle there, but like if they could give him a bottle full of like coffee or something while he's racing, I think that'd be pretty cool. I think that'd be really cool. Or like, could they give Clinton Boyer, when he was sponsored by 5 Hour Energy, could they give him a 5 Hour Energy during the race? Kind of interesting if you think about it. Anywho, it's lap 18 out of 30, 10th currently. Butchering that racing line there. I think I see the NASCAR Busch series. It's in logo off the corner of 2. Kind of interesting. Just in like 2 years after that, this game was made, we actually get to race those cars. Pretty cool. We just get a brief. So it looks like Dale Jarrett once again is trying to get a win. He has not had the season he wanted. Last year he was a championship contender. This year, I feel like we kind of traded places in terms of points position. Obviously, our performance on the racetrack has been much better. Meanwhile, we got an engine expired down here. Looks like he was just kind of slightly in the racing group. I don't know who it is. Looks like a rookie, maybe. It is, oh wow, Jimmy Spencer. I thought it was a Chevy or a Pontiac back in. Pontiac one. No, it was actually a Dodge. So we're back out front. Junior second. So, barring our tires aging and we just completely lose all race trim speed, we should be able to pull this one out. And should we do this, this would be, what, win number 12? We won 14 races last year. So we are on pace to win 14 races again. There we go. So that's 10 points. To my knowledge, that'd be at least 10 points that Marlon would not have because he hasn't been in the top 5 or probably top 10 for most of the day, if not all the day. I know he hasn't led a lap, I don't believe. So if he hasn't led a lap and we just led the most laps today, that means extra 10 points that we're gaining on Martin. So that 20-point gap we have over him jumps to 30. Now, if we finish far enough ahead of him, let's say, 20, 30 points worth of position ahead of him, that means that the points gap could be plus 50, plus 60, it just depends. If he has a really good day, then it might only be plus 30. But I don't know. I do know we're going to gain 10 points on him, though.
That one was quick. Let's do it again.
Just try to run this race out, take care of our equipment, just show up, have good race trim speed, good Q trim speed. I mean, definitely having a pretty good race so far. Just, executing, dotting our I's and crossing our T's, essentially. That's basically my strategy with this. Just having a good race at New Hampshire. I will admit, though, it would kind of be cool to see a night race here. It would be kind of interesting. I just realized how big of a hill that is on the right side. Like, the RVs aren't like a freaking staircase. It almost looks like how elevated the angle of the road is.
I want to see more of those laps. Good job.
Few more laps to go, guys. Few more laps to go from another win. Oh boy. Come on. Come on. We can do this. We can do this. Should be more than good on fuel. And we pitted lap 16, and we still had about a lap, or probably about 2 laps worth of gas in there. So, if I do my math correctly, that means 18 laps of green flag racing worth of fuel. And pitting a lap 16, that's 1 lap over the halfway, meaning we only have to go 14 laps in a 30-lap race. Meaning we should be plus 4 on fuel. And sorry, I had to go full Larry McReynolds on that. We're catching the field once again, guys. Catching the field. It's really crazy to think that they actually ran restrictor plates here before. Because they were, from what I remember, they were scared that the throttle would stick and how flat the racetrack is. They would just go straight into the wall head on. And practically kill themselves. So they put restrictor plates on them here so they wouldn't do that. And they did that for a number of years until I think they invented the kill switch on the cars, a little red little toggle switch or something like that, where they can just it's like a quick kill switch so they can just hit it or something like that. Dash and basically kills the engine instantly. So should they get a stuck accelerator, basically they can hit that and they're all good. They can just start blocking up the brakes and trying to turn. At least that's what I remember. There's probably a lot of information I am not remembering or aware of. Meanwhile, it's lap 29 out of 30. We're just chugging along. Tires wearing a little bit. Chugging along, guys. Casey Atwood. Oh, sorry, Atwood. I have to back out that Monte Carlo lightning Tosca. White flag in the air, guys. One more time around for the Sicko Ford once again. Championship contention, points on the line. Oh, no. Here we go, final corner. Stand on it. Jeff Burton going to go to New Hampshire and go back-to-back here. Jeff Burton wins again, guys. Win number 12. Heck yeah. Awesome stuff, guys. Awesome stuff. Let's get the lobster. Let's get some lobster. I could go for some lobster right now. Try to see how far we can burn this thing out. I'll let the engine cool a little bit, and we're gonna wrap it around, do some donuts. So awesome, man. Another win.
It was all
Put a
green
bow
flag
on it.
racing in this one.
Guys, here we go. Back to victory lane. A very familiar sight, guys. Very familiar sight. 3 wins in a row once again. I mean, they're tired of the 99, guys. They are tired of Jeff Burton at this point. Just winning, winning, and winning. New Hampshire 300. Another win in the amazing career of Jeff Burton. Awesome. Awesome stuff, guys. Awesome. Another trophy. We won this race last year. Winning it again. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Marlon finishes 8th. And that means he will only gain... So we got 185 points. And he comes home with 142. So that means we gain, what? 43 points on him, I think. He didn't lead a lap. So yeah, that's like... So the points lead should be about 60 plus. Which is great. Oh boy. How many laps did we lead? We led 26. Wow. That's crazy. So 26 laps led. That concludes today's video. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please, please give us a thumbs up, guys. Give us a thumbs up. Me and the Sicko team. And if you're new around here, smash that subscribe button. I post a lot of cool NASCAR stuff, diecast stuff, gameplay stuff, vlogs, you know, just a bunch of cool stuff. Right? Anywho, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a great one. And Diecast Buffet signing off.